Hello, my fabulous people! It is day 4. Day 4. Can you believe it? Day 1, we went through and we started talking about a grounded being and started really talking about who you are without any of the filters, any of the things that they put on top of you, all those labels, right? Then we talked about purpose and why a lot of people overinflate purpose and then they get all flustered because they feel like they're not living in their purpose. And then on day 3, we talked about what success looks like to you. So, without anyone else's opinions of it, right? Now, today, we get to talk about resetting your dopamine cycle. Ooh, you didn't think this was coming, did you? Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, so stay tuned. Hi, folks. For those of you that are actually taking this challenge, I can almost guarantee that your life is no longer yours. You see, your life is bigger than you. It's about the people that you serve and the people that you help and the people you come in contact with. And for you, it's so important to remember that it's bigger than you. Why it is that you do what you do. So in your workbook, there is a worksheet that says it's bigger than you. And it asks you 3 questions. It's only 3 questions, but it's probably some of the 3 biggest, most important questions you're ever going to answer. The first one is, what do you want a person to experience when they're with you? Now, I know we talked about that just above, where we talked about what your purpose is. See, your purpose is to live your top 3 emotions and help others do the same. So what is it that you want them to experience? Put that right down there. Then you want to go in and answer, what does it look like if 1 million people, around you actually felt that? The world would be a different place, wouldn't it? Now let's fast forward because, see, I actually know people that have been in 5 million people have done their course, their stuff, have seen their art. What would your life look like if 5 million people were impacted by you? So fill out that sheet, and we're going to get back into the conversation around dopamine. So you hear all the time about people talking about their morning routine and how their morning routine is so important. But one of the things they don't talk about when they talk about morning routines is how it helps to reset your dopamine cycle. Hear me out. If you have a really good morning routine, it's going to have 5 things in it, in my opinion. Okay? The first one is that you are going to have some perspiration. It's the hardest one for me, and it's the one that I normally slack off with the most because I don't know. I don't even have an excuse for you anymore. So, but perspiration is number 1. And Mr. Tony Robbins says that there is a difference between people who get up and put on their running shoes and get up and grab a latte, right? You're going to see in their motivation, you're going to see in their body, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Number 1 is because it gives you that micro win. It gives you that little thing, that little speck of dopamine in 2 different ways. Number 1, by the exercise, and number 2, by accomplishing the exercise. So it's really fun. Number 2 is some meditation. You need to be able to quiet your mind. And yes, I do it twice because you have to wake up your body before you can quiet your mind. Okay. 3rd is some inspiration. You need to have something else in your ears other than your head, your voices. Okay. Something motivational, something good, something that's going to pump you up a little bit. And then communication, which is where the awesome plan comes in. Be also bland. Woo! Little change of location. So the awesome plan is a journaling process that I created to actually hit all those little dopamine hits. Now in the morning, there is 3, 2, 1, awesome, right? And you have a copy of both the morning and the evening one in your workbook. You can also pick up the awesome plan from Amazon. So 3 things that inspire you, 2 things you're working on, and 1 possibility that you're creating. And a possibility is a way of being for the day that will actually get everything that's done. Okay? Then you write down all the awesome stuff that you're going to do for the day, and you can start your day and cross all those beautiful things off. Yay! I love when I cross things off. All right, we talk all about our morning routine, but we don't talk about is our closing routines. And I think that they're just as important, and studies have proven how important those are to allowing yourself that rest, which will actually increase your dopamine also. So I'm going to do my nightly journal. And the nightly journal is 1 thing I accomplished. Remember, we got to hit those things. We have to hit those accomplishments for the dopamine. 2 things I learned. And 3 things I'm grateful for. Now, there's a ton of studies out there that talk about how being more grateful helps elevate your mood, your dopamine, all the kind of good stuff, and allows that law of attraction to work for you. I almost forgot about the mind-free exercise. Set a timer for about 2 minutes. Write down whatever comes to mind, whatever you have to get out of your head so that you can go to sleep. And then if you've noticed that it's really negative and you're beating yourself up, at the bottom of the page, write, and this is not true. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. And tomorrow, we're going to go into a really great exercise that's going to help you manifest whatever it is that you want and get super clear on what it is that you desire. So make sure you check that out. Your assignment today is to actually do journaling. For the rest of this week, actually, is to do the journaling. But you have a morning and an evening one. Do the evening one tonight, do the morning one tomorrow, and know that you are loved. I'll see you soon.